Previously on Bishop's Garage. And the block date. Yeah, you are seeing that correctly. We have a time date stamp on our block of 11/22/1960. Our vehicle is a 1958 Plymouth Suburban. And, well, this means that at some point in its past, this block was swapped. Hey there, good morning. Welcome to Bishop's Garage. My name is Bishop. My yard is my garage, and my tennis court for the time being is my garage. I'm working on the 1958 Plymouth Suburban project today. Welcome to our holiday special. We're going to have a lot of surprises, a lot of fun in store for you guys today. And we're also going to pop the Pistons out of this block. And you're going to see a level of frustration that is new and epically holiday. Let's get to this. Moving in close for the reveal here, I'm just going to put my latex gloves on, because honestly this thing is not very sanitary. Okay. I need a little persuasion. Okay, you ready? Maybe we should do some sort of intermission. What do you say? We'll be back in 5.
Please, come on!
All right, for starters, I don't see a whole lot in here other than, yeah, water's been with the oil. Well, I do see chunks of metal in here. Okay, well, let's start at the front here. Well, we have 2 bolt main caps. Well, it looks like all of our piston rods are intact. This is the front here. Yeah, I just don't get it. All right, well, I don't see anything. Well, looking deep into this thing, so far I don't see anything that would keep it from turning, but it could be just the fact that the pistons are rusted to the sides of the block, or I'm sure the rings are just toast. Shall we dig into this a little bit further? Of course, it is starting to maybe rain here. All right, so just taking a rubber part of my mallet, I can see I've got a few thousandths of movement there. Yep, there's some movement there too. There. I can't reach this other one. Well, the next thing would be well, our next step is probably undoing a few pistons, see if we can't knock some pistons out. We could also try loosening, well, that's probably going to be the safest thing. I think that the pistons are probably completely stuck to the block, and even loosening the main caps I don't think is going to allow us to spin the crank. So let's start pulling some pistons. Well, let's see, so this would be the driver's side. Passenger side here. So driver's side, this would be cylinder 1. 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's see if we can't pull out cylinder 1. Well, let's look at the bearings. No grooves. Here's the bearings for number 1. Smooth. A little bit of scoring. That's not bad at all. Well, that's down in there. Huh. Alright, well, this is going to go through a full rebuild, so I don't have a problem trying to hammer these out. Yeah, I'd say these rings are just a little tight. Wow, check that thing out. There was no way that was ever gonna move. Oh, phew, man. God, that just reeks. Oh, God. Smells like burnt baby diapers. Ugh. Well, it moves back and forth fine. Well, we have some numbers on there. Some numbers on the other side. Okay, and then there's the 0.06 and an arrow showing us where we're supposed to point it. Well, it doesn't feel that bad on the inside. This is one of the lifters out of our 58 Plymouth. You can see it's got an unusual design, because this is a solid lifter. It is not a hydraulic lifter. It's not meant to wow. Truly, the 318 that's in here is a police interceptor. At least that's what it's rumored to be when you get the high performance 4-barrel 318 with solid lifters, a bigger cam, and higher compression than the standard 318. That's why it makes 250. It's one step below the Gold Commando 318 with the dual quads. Yep, that's one of them. We just pulled the cap off of piston 2, so we have 2, 4, 6, and then 8 back here. On this side we have 1, 3, 5, and 7. So 2 bearings look fine. There's no ridges. There's a little bit of, yeah, not looking bad. You can see the crank looks nice and shiny. No scoring there. Wow, this one is just coming out pretty easy to start with. Okay, here's the cam bearing off the crank. Or cam bearing. The bearing off the crank. doesn't look so bad. These rings look pretty decent. Well, this was actually the cleanest. Number 2 here, I think, was the cleanest. Here's our rings. Alright, so there's piston 2. So some of these pistons are going to be a little tough to get to, and I'm hoping I can move the crank at some point if I take enough of these out that I can reach. Nope, it's not moving yet. Well, there's the bearings for number 5. And well, that one you can kind of see the edge of it. That is likewise too close to the edge of the block. But it's moved that far. Some of these I just can't get. This is going to be tough. Our piston extraction is not going as easy as I thought it would be. Since we're not keeping the crank and we're not keeping the pistons, I'm going to go ahead and just put a lot more effort into getting these out however I can. Just don't want to damage the block. smooth. They don't look bad at all. Nope. Our number one. That's our number one. Number four. And our main. There's our main bearings, main seal. Oh God, the smell. Ugh. It smells like burnt wheat and, oh God, just bad motor oil. Ugh. Okay, well, there's 8. Kind of see what the rings look like there. Super rusty. Wonder if we can get 4 out now. Wow. Check out 4. Boy, that was a stock for sure. Okay, I think that was 5. Man, just rusted in there. Well, it's out. We have the passenger side pistons out. Crank is off. We still have a couple of the driver's side pistons that are here. All right. Man. Those are just rusty. Check that side out. There we go, last one. Check that rust out. Our last piston is out. We're going to go ahead and flip this back over. We're going to pull the cam out, the rest of the solid lifters. And then we're going to find a place to tank this, check it out, see if it's actually rebuildable. Spacer, it's aluminum. That's what it looks like on the inside. Bet you that's made of unobtainium. Well, now that that's off, I'm going to go ahead and get the cherry picker over here, lift this up, and put the engine stand on the actual back so we can pull our cam out. These pistons now. These the cylinder walls. That's 1. There's 3, 5, and 7. And let's take a look here. On the passenger side, there's 2. That's a reasonable cylinder. 4. You can really see where the piston sat and the wall is just eating away. There's 6, not too bad. And there's 8, super sketchy. Oh, gee. Wow, that was really hard. I could have done that with my fingertips. Great. Great. Here's our cam. Look at the lobes. I've seen them that are worn down. All right, now that our cam is out of our project engine, we're going to go ahead and get back with madmaxcars.com, which is also South Sound Hot Rods, and we'll figure out what shop we can take this to, where we can get it tanked, we can get it inspected, and see whether or not it can be rebuilt, and if so, what kind of crazy things that we're going to decide to do with this thing. Punch it to 90, 4-inch stroke kit, 406 horsepower, 406 cubes. Hell, I don't know. Let's maybe go something a little milder. I don't know. Let's see. Well, you know, that's going to do it for today. Take 2. All right, we're done with our block. I'm going to go ahead and clean up, put my tools away, get situated for a chilly evening, maybe some soup. Hey, thanks for coming by. Click subscribe if you like what you see. Comment down below. Hit the bell if you want to be alerted when I put new stuff up. I just want to thank y'all for coming along on this project. We've hit a major milestone. We can now take this block in to have it checked out, see whether or not we can rebuild it. Let's cross our fingers, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.